Hi guys, this is Rakina from English Wise Sydney CBD branch. Today I have with me another successful student from our branch. Her name is Tricia.
Hi.
Tricia is from Singapore and she has recently been able to smash PT with more than what she desired actually. So firstly I would like to ask Tricia her scores. Tricia herself, I would like you to say your scores. What was the score in speaking, Tricia?
I had 90 in speaking.
And what was the score in reading?
I had 90 as well in reading.
Listening?
90
Writing?
and 90 as well.
Wow, that's 90 in all the four modules. That's an amazing score,
Yes,
Tricia.
it is.
How did you make it possible? How did you manage to get 90 in all the modules? Not just one, but all the modules. How did you make it possible?
I went through the integrated program here at English Wise, so they had the strategy classes at the start. Then after that, I progressed to doing the lab sessions in face-to-face before they had the lab sessions on Zoom towards the end. So that was my primary focus leading up to the exam.
So you're basically moving stepwise
Yeah.
procedures to
That's
get your
right.
90s.
Yeah, that's right.
And did those steps help you to get, like, was it very organized for you to help you get the scores?
Yeah, there was a lot of help from everyone here at English Wise. So like the strategy classes provided like a very clear outline what the strategy is supposed to be employed. Yeah, I still remember sitting in a class where I haven't gone for a strategy class. So they asked me to go and do my strategy class. Yeah, so I found a whole new world after I did the strategy classes.
So when you came here, you had no idea about PT or?
I was introduced to PTE by a friend who went through English Wise as well.
Okay.
So we both did IELTS twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we still couldn't get the score that we wanted.
Okay, so
yeah.
you've already given IELTS before, but you were
Yeah.
not getting the
Yeah,
scores.
correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
what is PT like to you now?
PTE
If you
now.
have to compare it with IELTS, what is PT? to you?
PTE is very much more comprehensive. There's definitely more question types compared to IELTS. Yeah, so at the start it was quite daunting. It's like, wow, there's a lot of question types. But after working through together with everyone here at English Wise, it's actually then you find out what exactly are important and not important questions. So like through that you can eliminate and focus your time on practicing the very important questions. Yeah.
So basically, you got a 90s by focusing on the important questions we
Yes, that's
suggest you
right.
to practice
Yeah,
on.
yeah, that's
Okay,
right.
and that really helped you like,
Yes.
smash your
Yeah,
PT.
because I have to work at the same time, so my time is quite limited. So I essentially just focus my time on practicing core question types.
Yeah, actually, guys, Tricia managed to get a score mostly from the Zoom classes, but we are also doing at the moment from our branch. So those students who are, if you feel like, okay, COVID is preventing you from getting your PT scores, Tricia can be an example who was able to get 90 each from our Zoom sessions. We are although conducting the face-to-face classes as well. Tricia was mostly in Zoom because she had to work from home. So by working from home, she was mostly into the Zoom classes and taking the feedback from the trainers that helped you get your 90 each,
Yeah,
right?
so I plan my work and meetings around the Zoom classes. So for me, my priority was speaking classes. So I just rearrange my time and work around the speaking Zoom classes. If I have time for other classes, then I'll join. But my priority leading up to the exam was on for speaking.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was there any specific question type you were struggling with? And how did you overcome
For
it?
me, I had the most feedback for my speak aloud because I mean English is my first language, but I struggled with read aloud because coming from Singapore, when we speak Singlish, we speak it very fast. So a lot of trainers at the start told me you have to speak slower. So I gradually slowed down. But when I slowed down, there was another problem that emerged. I was starting to split words. So then I had to adjust my speed to be a bit faster so that I can overcome the issues that the trainers have posed me with.
So identifying of those issues you had, initially you thought maybe probably going faster in your read alouds and your speaking might get you your scores. But when you got the feedback from your trainers, did you realize that you could actually slow down and work some of the improving areas?
Yeah, because I go through Zoom lab classes every day. So I just practice after each session with the feedback I've given and come back the next day to see what has changed, what has not changed. Then it's quite a constructive work in progress in that way.
Constructive work in progress, right? Good phrase, actually. Good suggestion. Thank you, Tricia. Tricia, any last advices for those students who are struggling? No, who are actually dreaming to have scores like you to get 90 in each of the modules. Any last suggestions to
Actually,
get 90?
it's very attainable. So I had a friend who had a perfect 90 as well, and she comes from Vietnam, where her first language is not English.
Wow.
So she looked at me and like, this is a piece of cake to you. That was very stressful. Yeah, but actually it's really through a lot of practice, I think anyone will be able to get a 90 as well.
Yeah, so she's an example from a Singaporean background. So she's a good friend from Vietnamese background. We've got students from all around the world, and there have been so many scorecards with us where you get 90 in each, right? Not just her actually communicative skills, even her enabling skills are also 90 in each. So that's like a perfect scorecard. Yes, thank you so much, Tricia, for your presence here. Really, very congratulations for your scores. Guys, if you are one of those students who wants to be another Tricia, to get 90 in all the modules, or her friend from Vietnam to get 90 in each of the modules, please come and see us. Our constructive feedbacks, guidances, stepwise procedures from strategies to the feedbacks to the Zoom classes to the Facebook face-to-face classes, they'll definitely help you get your desired score as soon as possible. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Tricia.
Thank you, Rekina. Thanks, everyone.